Look what arrived. Hey guys, it's Tracy. Welcome back to my channel. So I actually have two more bullet journals to compare with you. So I will link down below the original one comparing these two. I am now going to be comparing those two along with the one from Notebook Therapy, which is called, I think, Maple Journey. Yeah, Maple Journey. This is another linen cover. So let me get this box out of the way. And before we get started, I want to show you one other thing. Look at that box, though. Oh, so pretty. All right, so here we go. That's the next one. But there may be a B5 here from Tiefossi. I was curious to see the size difference, but I was also curious to see what the difference was between like the linen covers and the vegan leather. So let me get this out of the box here. Fits in there snug. Hang on. There we go. So look at that beauty. Oh boy. Yeah, she's a beauty. We'll talk about her in a minute, but let's just, you can clearly see big difference. Okay, so we'll get to that one in a minute. Now, what I want to do is compare all of these. So I had, Tiefossi, Archer and Olive. I just realized I didn't put my band back in place. So these are gorgeous. And like I said, this one has a softer feel. These two feel identical to me. They have that same linen feel. This one has a little bit more of almost like a vinyl-y plastic. I think this is kind of like a pressed linen, where this is an actual, it feels more fabric-y. Now, one thing I want to show you, aside of the fact that this does have also the gilded edges, this is more of like a champagne sort of gilded, but it's gold. Still fine. But what I like, look at how close the pages are to the edges of these covers, and I just noticed that. What I like about the Tiefossi is that the pages are set down a little bit into the cover, so they're way more protected. These pages are right here on the edges, where this dips in real nice. So I feel like these pages are a little bit more protected than these. Now, still being said, the only decor on the spine is from Notebook Therapy. Super cute. These are super hardback. This has, like, yeah, it's not a hard spine. So that's interesting. Yeah, okay. And the only one that has design on the back is the Notebook Therapy also. So there's that, if that matters. Again, this is 192 or 190, maybe? I think it's 190 pages. You know what? I will remember to link down below if it's 192 or 190, but you can clearly see the Notebook Therapy and the Archer and Olive are basically the same width, but you can also see the difference in the spine here. These have that harder book spine. This one does not. So I got to be honest, right off the bat, I'm not digging that. But that being said, let me go ahead and get into some other things. So as you know, these are, and you'll excuse my notes, these, I was able to press these front pages down without a problem. Of course, there's the gusseted pocket. It has the band. What I like with the Tiefossi is that aside of the bookmarks, the band, but also the pen loop all matches the cover. This one is in black and it's, to me, too far down, but this one doesn't have a pen loop. And to be honest, I'm okay with that. I'm not missing the pen loop because I'm not even keeping pen loops on these yet, or pens on these loops yet, I should say. Now, let's go ahead and get into that. So, the inside, it still seems like a bright white paper. This, you do also get the beautiful little paper clip that matches. So this one is the cute little leaf. Let me move that off to the side. The paper still seems to be the same sort of bright white. This one has a little bit more, it feels like, but I feel like it'll still lay flat. Yeah, it still does. So let's do a couple of pages and see. Yeah, I think it'll be fine. I don't prefer the way this one is bound as much as the other two. I feel like this one is bound a little differently. It does still lay flat, so that's not an issue. Yeah, so I think that's fine. The paper seems to be the same. Let's go ahead and compare that as well. I'm just gonna open sort of in the middle. Okay. Let's do this. Okay, so far, those look the same, right? And it looks like this one also looks the same. So the paper quality seems to be the same. They are all 160 GSM. The dots appear to be the same shade, same size, same distance. This does not have page numbers. The only one out of these three that does is the Tiefossi, which, to be honest with you, I absolutely love. Let me check the pocket in the back because that's kind of the last thing. Other than, yeah, you do still have your gusseted pocket back here. And there are still the bookmarks. So, and of course they still match the cover, just like the other two journals. So, you know, I mean, it's a little lighter than like the band, and that's fine. It's still in the same color family. That's totally fine. What I am considering, and let's move into this really quick. Now that I have all three journals, I for sure am going to use this one as my wellness journal. She definitely is going to be that for me. Out of these two, because I'm going to use all three of these, out of these two, I think what I'm going to do is make this the journal that I was thinking about for this. So instead of doing the themes in here, I think I will be doing the themes in this one. I kind of like that it has a little bit of, again, the journey. So you've got the train. I like the imagery. To me, this is, you know, kind of like the journey my themes will be taking. So this one is going to be where I put all of the themes. So like when I start up this one, I'll put some ephemera, stickers, and whatever in here showing what the setup pages will be. And then, you know, April, May, June, so on and so forth. This one, you guys know I love fall. It is my favorite season. If it was fall every day, I probably wouldn't appreciate it as much, but I would love it, I think. This one, I think is, I'm going to change that. I had started writing that in. I'll put a cover piece on there. But I think this is going to end up being kind of like a creative journal or a writing journal. So what I might do is keep this whole journal in all autumn spreads and all autumn ephemera. And basically, you know, if I feel like writing down some thoughts, it'll go in here. If I have some, you know, ideas or whatever, that'll go in here. If I feel like being creative and just doing a spread where it's kind of junk journaling, it'll be in here. So I kind of like that this one will have a pen loop because I will be probably needing to put a pen on there. This one, the theme book, really isn't going to need it. So that's fine. So this one will be for all of my themes. And this one, of course, will be my wellness journal. Now, that being said, I think I'm probably going to stick this in here, even though, actually, no, I think I am going to stick it in here. It goes with this planner, or with this journal, the notebook therapy, but I think I'm going to keep it in here. Because you'll notice, and let me show you what I did, because I was originally going to start this for my themes and swatch log. Like I said, I'll put a picture or something there. I started making an index in here because I was kind of curious. I was kind of practicing. You know, this is the first on bullet journaling. So yeah, so this one is going to come out. But what I think I'm going to ultimately do is clip these index pages together. So what I might do is just keep it like this. And this will be, like I said, more of my creative journal, and, you know, that's fine. I love this. I love all of them, you know, so I will be using them. So this will be my creative writing journal. This one will be my themes, and this one will be my wellness. Now, let's go ahead, since this one ultimately is my I mean, this thing has 256 pages, you guys. The other ones are 190 or 192. I love that this one has so much. And let's compare apples to apples, you know, like we did before. These are both Tiefossi journals. Now you can clearly see the size difference, right, between the A5 and the B5. I love this. Now this one is still 160 GSM. This one has 150 pages as opposed to the 256. But given the size difference, you can clearly see, you know, let's line it up so you can see even better. Well, let's put this together here. Okay, so you can clearly see the size difference. And let me do it this way, make it easier to see. So you can clearly see how much more space. So this is basically like a 7x9 planner size, and then that's your A5. So, you know, I mean, significant difference in size. Let's go ahead and take a real big look at this though. I mean, this thing is that vegan leather, gorgeous. I don't know if you guys can see how this has been like stamped into the vegan leather. This feels like a suede. This beautiful, you can see where it's almost like two-tone here. This feels more like suede, where this feels more like that vegan leather. The design continues along the whole spine and onto the back. And then this part of the back is plain, but you can kind of see it's got almost like a marbled suede effect. Beautiful, just beautiful. And of course you still have your, you know, elastic band. Oh, they put a little thank you card in here. Super cute. Nice. Tiefossi.com. I will leave below my links, which by the way, I do have an affiliate link for Tiefossi, and I also have a 10% off code that you can use on any order. So yeah, again, bright white pages. Oh, and look at, yeah, these are numbered too. I don't know if you guys can see that, but yeah, 150 pages. So again, gusseted pocket, super nice. The bookmarks, which match the journal. I'm loving these, guys. I think this is going to end up being a part of my life moving forward. My social media and my catch-all, I think, will always be in planners, especially my catch-all. Social media is up for grabs. But I mean, at this point, I might even condense social media and catch-all together. We'll see how that goes. I don't know what this is going to be used for right now. There isn't necessarily a plan for it, but I just couldn't resist checking it out. And it's so soft. Like this literally feels like a stamped, you know, and you know, like, yeah, it's just amazing. So this feels more like a stamped leather. This is definitely more of like a suede feel, but I mean the gilding, this thing is just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. So yeah, I'm super happy with these. This has a little bit of obviously a thicker elastic band than this one. So that's nice. This is definitely going to stay secure for you. And it's got a good give to it. And I love the fact, now this is still more in the middle. Let me grab a pen. Of course, I don't have one right next to me. Hold on. Okay. So again, it's a bigger loop. No problem fitting a pen in there. Even though this one's more to the center rather than like this one that's up toward the top, as you can see there. Because it's such a big journal, it's still okay. Like the pen isn't hanging below. One of the things I didn't care for on the Archer and Olive is this one's in the center. And not only is it really tight, but now look at how far down that would hang. Because even if you have it right there where the pen would be, that goes past the journal, you know? So I'm not a big fan of that. That was part of the reason why that's not going to be the everyday. Because I immediately, when I got these, I compared them and made my decision that day. The Archer and Olive and the Tiefossi arrived on the same day. The Notebook Therapy, let's see, I ordered it on, it was either the 15th or 16th of February, and it arrived, I think it was the 10th or 11th of March. So it took almost a month to get here, where these, even, you know, being shipped from out of the country, they arrived, even this one, well, this one's US, this one's from Texas. It's still, the journal itself is still made in China, but all of these arrived, I want to say it was a total of 7 to 10 days. I will try to remember to look it up and put it down below, but I am pretty sure it was either 10 days or less. And that's fine for me because regardless, you know, anytime you get anything shipped from anywhere, it's going to take some time. But I kind of, you know, this one it was 2.5 weeks before they even shipped it. And then it took another like 10 or 12 days to get here. So I don't know. And given the fact that this one has like kind of an iffy spine, I'm not sure that I would order from Notebook Therapy again. It's not a bad journal. I think it's a good quality journal. I just, compared to the other ones, even the Archer and Olive, I still like even better. So regardless, I do love the Tiefossi out of all of them. And again, when, you know, the day that these and the Archer and Olive, or this and the Archer and Olive first arrived, I made my decision right then. And that was when I applied to be an affiliate, because I want to support a company that I'm really enjoying. And I will definitely go back for more journals from them. They have all kinds of stationery, washi tape, pens. They have all kinds of goodies. So I will leave the link down below for you that you can use to go directly to their website. That is also my affiliate link. Which is great if you decide you want to support the channel and let them know that you saw the information here. And again, I will leave a coupon code down below, which is CraftChat10, CraftChat10, and you'll get 10% off of any order. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will leave, again, all of the information down below. If you have any questions, of course, always let me know, and I'll be happy to answer anything you need. I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great one.